And I said, well, that's a bit of a grey area.
A grey area. That slays me.
So in our family, a grey area is what we call an area where someone's made an utter tit of themselves. Named in honor of my little brother.
You're that, Gandalf. Your brother's really ribbing you today.
He's not funny. He's an attention seeker and a narcissist. And if you laugh at a stupid little joke, it just makes him worse. And don't call him Gandalf. That's my name. Oh, lighten up, Grey Lord. There's more than one Gandalf in our family, as you well know. And some of us earn the name better than others.
Oh, sick burn, Gandalf.
Stop doing that. Right, so we watched The Two Towers then. Rag some life into this limp quest.
Yes, things are beginning to get a little bit parochial there. I can see how your presence will bring a lot more panache to the whole experience.
Thank you, Elrond. The Fellowship is actually my favorite of the trilogy. Said nobody ever. Okay, here we go. This is too perfect. The movie starts with my little brother getting his ass whooped.
Whooped and whipped.
I actually do some rather impressive aerial acrobatics in this scene. You wait and see.
Aerial acrobatics. I remember you in PE. You couldn't even throw a ball. If I remember, you could barely pick up a ball.
I was doing trapeze practice, and for good reason. Just to, I don't know, defeat a Balrog of Morgoth. Cool story, bro. Just trying to remember what I was doing while you were doing trapeze practice for months. Oh, that's right. I was going to parties and hanging out with loads of hot chicks. Sucks to be me. Which I'd have thought to do a bunch of trapeze practice.
Gandalf, you didn't tell us your brother was so cool. I bet he can do an ollie.
Oh, he's just showing off. He doesn't know any hot chicks. None of us do. There's about 3 of them in the entire world. Those were the 3 I was partying with.
Wow. Can you introduce them to my little brother? He's not very good with girls.
I think he's in a relationship with one of them now, isn't he?
Faramir? Well, my brother Faramir? No.
Pretty sure.
Whoa. My little brother is one of the only 3 people in Middle-earth with a girlfriend. That's weird. It's really not his energy. You didn't tell us your robe was actually one of them Red Bull wingsuits.
Oh, I'm full of surprises. No biggie. Just wingsuiting through a gap about this big. Rip the face off a pension fund. Cool 2 million bonus. Yes! How's that? Yeah, you got to admit, that was pretty cool. When he was a little kid, we used to call him Pisrandir because he still wet the bed until he was 102.
Oh, that's hilarious. Gandalf, you're disgusting.
Guys, this is up there with my most badass scenes in the entire trilogy. You're not even watching.
Pisrandir, that's so clever and hilarious. Gandalf, can we call you that?
What do you think?
Yeah. I think we probably can.
Are we going to watch this film or not?
Oh, when you're fighting with us, you always look tired and vulnerable.
I raise my game depending on who I'm sparring with.
Just a dream.
Ah, so you didn't actually catch that sword in midair. It was all a dream. No, I did do it. I just a dream. I did think it was weird that you'd done something actually cool, but that explains it. I actually do things that are quite cool all the time. And what's that? What's that supposed to be? I'm holding out my hand. That's quite cool.
Nice one, Pisrandir.
Is that some nerd in-joke about fellowship?
It is, yeah. It's a callback.
I don't like fellowship stuff. Bunch of dudes all camping in the wilderness together. It's not funny or cool. Me and babes in Dubai. That's cool.
Yeah. Sorry, Whitey. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, come on. This is boring. If I was reading these Frodo and Sam bits all in one go for half a book, I'd have put it down by now and never come back.
True, but you can't just always eat icing or pudding. You have to eat your horrible bits first.
It's a shame, really. Lady Galadriel gave me that.
Top acting, Samwise.
It wasn't acting. I liked it.
Oh, come on, friend. You've been trying to get rid of that rope since you left Lothlorien. I mean, how do you think you'd have got down there if she'd given you one of those nice shiny daggers?
Well, with some trouble, I'd imagine.
They wouldn't have tried it with the daggers, would they?
Quiet, Boromir.
I don't think Gandalf meant for us to come this way.
He didn't mean for a lot of things to happen, Sam. But they did.
Probably he didn't mean to piss your bed all those times.
Can you not, Elrond?
Sorry. It was wide open.
I don't usually hold with foreign food, but this other stuff, it's not bad.
How did you vote in the referendum for the Shire to leave the Middle-earthian Union somewhere?
Oh, you mean Shexit? Well, leave, obviously.
Oh, what a surprise.
Well, you've got to admit it. There's just too much foreign food in the Shire these days. Is it a crime to just want a lovely old-fashioned pie instead of always having to eat a croque monsieur or a thin, goopy Rohan stew? It's pronounced monsieur. I can tell you all think I'm being very intolerant, but I knows what I like. I preferred the Green Dragon before it turned into a gastropub and it served chips on plates instead of in a little shopping trolley.
You used to eat chips.
You, of all people, don't get to throw that back at me.
Nothing ever dampens your spirits, does it, Sam?
Those rain clouds might.
Impressive.
What's that, Mr. Elrond, sir?
Well, by this point, you'd watched your best friend get stabbed in the chest twice, almost lethally poisoned once, almost drowned yourself, watched at least one, possibly two of your companions die, and come face to face with the reality of physical combat in the most traumatic way possible. But the first thing on this entire quest that runs the risk of dampening your spirits is some rain clouds.
I just hate the rain, Mr. Elrond. You know when it seeps into the soles of your shoes and your socks get all wet? It leaves me absolutely fuming. Begging your pardon, sir.
But you don't wear shoes.
No, but if I did, and it rained, my socks would get wet. And I can't bear the thought of that. Makes me feel right f***ed off, it does.
Samwise language. Never seen you so angry.
I just f***ing hate the rain, all right? It's the only thing that dampens my spirits. Can you all back the f*** off about it?
All right.
We're going in circles.
I mean, hats off, Peter. It was very matter. Because when I read this bit in Tolkien's essays, it was so boring. Each bit, I was just like, I swear I've read this before.
What is that horrid stink? Or there's a nasty bug nearby. Can you smell it?
That's what hobbits say when they fart.
Is it?
You serious?
I thought it was a reference to Gollum.
Nope, Gollum didn't smell. He was very particular about his hygiene, actually. The horrid stink was just Mr. Frodo's nervous tummy getting the better of him, if you know what I mean. And that's what we say when it happens. We're not alone. That 8th cheese pizza hath repeated on me.
You can learn everything there is to learn about hobbits in a month. After 100 years, they still surprise you.
They're thieves. They're thieves.
Oh, here he is. Little diva.
In what way?
Pretty much all of his fellowship staff got cut. I spent 17 years tracking him and capturing him. None of it made it.
That barely seems worth mentioning, to be fair.
But if there's one creature that's done really well out of these movies, it's Gollum. Afterwards, he got scouted. Full acting career now. I think he's currently finishing off the run of the Ibsen revival on Broadway.
The critics has loved my master builder, they did. The people have nearly forgotten I was ever involved in those oh-so-crude blockbusters he was.
Gollum, it's not the best look to discern the thing that made you.
Yes, well, our time is ever so precious. But we heard Gandalf was doing these viewing parties, and we thought it was about time we met some of the rest of the cast. Gollum.
You've never met the rest of the cast.
Peter and I agreed to keep going method, Precious. Kept ourselves isolated from all the others so we wouldn't break character. Gollum.
You were going method in this, when you were being yourself.
Lost our minds, we did. Sent used condoms and dead rats in the post to everyone. Saved that one for Graham Norton. Gollum.
Oh, was that from you? Nice to finally get closure on that old mystery.
I'd like everyone to remember this introduction.
when deciding later on how mean or not mean I was to old Stinker.
Rotund Hobbit, how are you, my old chap?
Look at me.
Please do subscribe to the channel.
But now that I see him, I do pity him.
Oh, he's talking about you, little brother. He's not talking about me. I'm nowhere near there. I'm not anywhere near his line of sight. Oh, my mistake. I heard someone say they pitied someone else and just assumed they were talking about you.
We'll be nice to them if they be nice to us.
Say that deal?
But how do you trust them?
Well, we got a niceness contract written up.
I must say, Gollum, there are moments where I really wish you were wearing more than that raggedy old loincloth. If you'd landed slightly differently then, we'd seen everything.
My contracts with Peter Jackson were very clear indeed. No nudity, has to pay extra for nudity. Yes, there does, precious. Has to be shot very tastefully, with an intimacy coordinator sees on set. Gollum.
I just think you could have reduced the risk of there being nudity if you'd had a conversation with the wardrobe department about there being better coverage for your nan.
What does it want Gollum to wear on his bottoms? Stupid jeanses. Gollum doesn't wear jeanses. We want an Olivier for our long day's journey into night, precious. Gollum.
I can't help but notice you went maybe a bit too method, Gollum. Retained a bit of the voice and the mannerisms there.
Well, this was my breakout role, wasn't it? Overdid still. Happened to Austin Butlers, too. Gollum. I can see you rocking the Bruce Springsteen look myself, Gollum. White vest, jeans, aviators. We have a reputation to maintain as a classically trained actor, Precious. You're not going to get us into a vest and aviators. We were trained at RADA. Gollum.
Oh, it's Aragorn. He's dialing in. What's Aragorn calling you? These are my viewing parties. They're my friends.
Hey again, then. Hope I'm not too late for the 2 towns.
No, you're just in time. You can call me next time you want to join us, Aragorn. This is my thing.
Oh, what are you doing here? I thought you died. Turned into Gandalf the White.
Oh, what a stupid thing to think. Obviously, we're brothers. Why did you think we were the same person?
I think a lot of people have thought that. I mean, it's heavily implied.
Well, it's not our fault if some people aren't very critical thinkers.
I was wondering why I had 2 numbers for you.
My friend is sick! He needs water!
Saruman, you know when you cross your orcs with goblin men, you know, the ones you genetically engineered, why do you purposely make them so gummy?
That was probably an earlier one. The later ones all had Invisalign.
Give him some medicine, boys! God take his blood!
Pippin, do you really expect the Uruk-hai to have medicine? I mean, that would imply orc doctors.
We had orc dentists. Why not orc doctors?
I don't know, whatever it was. Grog or medicine, or it seems to have done the trick.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't knock it then.
It was just an act. An act? See? Fooled you too.
Just an act, sis. You need to project.
What's that for?
Well, if someone's chasing you, it confirms that you're still alive.
It's tiny. And a leaf. Someone would think it's just a leaf.
Well, it's all they've got. And not idly do the leaves of Lorien fall.
What? Huh?
It's that... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's an elf saying.
Their pace is quickened.
You can literally hear their footsteps through the rock.
Yeah.
What else can you hear in there?
Few worms getting into a domestic.
No food, no rest, no sign of our quarry, but what bare rock can...
Who are you saying that to, Gimli?
All that? Oh, sometimes I just ascribe what I'm doing out loud to myself. And also offer a potted summary of what I've been up to recently. Just so that anyone who happens to be watching me doesn't get confused.
Oh, no wonder they're trouncing you. You're getting all out of breath talking to yourself.
Not idly do the leaves of Lorien fall.
They may yet be alive.
How does that follow?
Those leaves would not just casually fall from an elven cloak. They can only have been removed deliberately by the hobbits and left for us as a marker.
It could just be a leaf.
Well, the Uruk-hai could have torn them off while removing their clothes to roast and eat them.
I'm a glass-half-full kind of guy, Elrond. If you show me a brooch on the ground, I'm going to try and find a way to interpret it that doesn't involve my friends having been eaten.
Must be nice to be you. I can think of little else but my friends being eaten. It's a great burden, being trapped within the four walls of my skull.
Why don't you just think about something nice?
Try saying that to me in 1,000 years. Once you get past 800, you've really thought all the normal thoughts. All you got left is, I wonder if my friends are being eaten right now. I'd love to eat my uncle. Who would I rather eat, my best friend or myself?
He's right. It's hard to keep the demons at bay after a while.
Wow. I thought I had problems.
I'm wasted on cross-country. We dwarves are natural sprinters.
What's the average height of an Olympic sprinter?
6 foot plus.
Yeah, but we have fast-twitch muscle fibers beyond that of mortal men.
I imagine dwarves more as good at the discus or the shot put.
Yeah, they'd be shot putters. Absolutely no doubt.
Can't help but want to know what path I would have taken if I'd survived. You know, if Amon Hen had played out slightly differently.
Oh, of course you do.
I assume I probably wouldn't have gone with Frodo and Sam. I wouldn't want a third wheeled Samwise and the Ring Bearer.
Third wheel?
Would have been a bit frosty after the mugging and the assault.
Mr. Frodo was moaning about that for months.
Could have got a little passive-aggressive. Wouldn't fancy that. Not one little bit.
Maybe if you'd surrendered like Merry and Pippin, you'd have been carried off by the orcs to Isengard.
Oh, yeah. And me and Merry and Pippin would have escaped. And we'd have gone on a grand adventure. Me sort of like a surrogate father, guiding them on their path to manhood.
You're only 5 years older than Merry.
Oh, like a sound older cousin then. Like a hot older cousin.
I did say only capture the hobbits. Killed the rest.
I think most likely you'd have joined the Three Riders. It turned it into a foursome.
Yeah, no, that would have been cool. Lent my sword to the great deeds that were to come.
It would have helped. Trying to book 3 people into a tavern was always a bit of a ball.
Some evil gives speed to these creatures. Sets its will against us.
Evil's a little harsh. It's only a bit of biohacking.
It's not biohacking to allow evil orcs to run in Sandland.
Oh, so improving a creature's quality of life is evil, is it?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh my goodness. He gets one little bit of internet meme success and his ears off to the stratosphere.
Just because none of your lines ever got remixed into a floor-filling kick-ass banger. In fairness, it is difficult when your only famous lines are about someone tossing you off.
My line could have been remixed into a club banger.
Ugh. Lame. Oh, take it back. Quite catchy, that. I quite like that. I can see them playing that in the club. When did you last go to a club? 2010. Yeah. They don't play that kind of thing anymore.
To stand against the armies of Isengard and Mordor.
What are you about?
Well, you're comparing the might of someone who everyone has feared for thousands of years to yourself. He just took up being evil and making orc armies last month.
But I'm bringing fresh ideas with his power and my book smarts. We're a great team, is what I'm saying.
You're his lackey, his puppet. And I don't think he'll like you comparing yourself to him one bit, especially when you're clearly saying it directly to him over the Palantir.
You didn't say anything.
And the union of the 2 towers.
Title drop. What are the scores? Who said the most titles so far?
Well, I said Fellowship of the Ring.
And I said Lord of the Rings.
Okay, 1-1 to all 3 of us. A tie-break situation. Whoever says the title of the 3rd film wins the game.
Oh, I look forward to seeing how that plays out.
Together, my lord Sauron, we shall rule this Middle-earth.
Oh, yeah. 2 kings. That's got precedent in history, doesn't it? Oh, no problems there for me to foresee. What have you got under there? Is birthing those arrows?
It's the mud. They come from the mud.
And what's going on in the mud?
I'd rather not say.
We don't have enough fuel to feed the fires.
Samwise, if you were an orc, I reckon you'd look like that.
I can't bear the thought of that.
Well, don't get any further on my bad side, then.
The forest of Fangorn lies on our doorstep. Burn it.
Good choice? In hindsight?
No, not my finest choice.
You did it to arm your army. You could have just trained them in hand-to-hand combat. Or pillaged weapons as you went, and you'd have stolen a 2-week march on Rohan.
If I'd known trees were so unforgiving, I'd have made different choices.
We will fight for you.
Swear it.
We will die.
I didn't ask you to do that. I would have taken you at your word.
Oh, you didn't want Mr. Filth bleeding all over your floor.
If I'd known he was going to do that, I'd have held the meeting outside.
Horsemen took your land. They drove your people into the hills to scratch a living off rock.
Vote for me, and I pledge that we will repeal Theoden Care. We will build a wall across the border and make Rohan pay for it. Take back the land they stole from you. Burn every village. Drain the swamp. Stop the boats.
Ruddy populists.
You take your sister. You'll go foster with just 2.
A woman?
She says sister. This village is practically overflowing with women.
See, this film already has as many women in it as the Fellowship does in 3 hours. Just one reason why it's a better film. Passes the Bechdel test. It does not pass the Bechdel test. To pass the Bechdel test, there has to be a scene where 2 female characters talk to one another about something other than a man.
Freda, I will find you there.
There you are. That wasn't a scene, brother. That was a line. It's a grey area.
Badly wounded, my lord.
He was ambushed by orcs.
Looks like you in the morning. No, it doesn't. I don't look nothing like that in the morning. Creepy old cobwebby zombies staggering out of the bathroom, stinking of farts. Don't think I won't cast you out. Another one of those, and I will cast you out.
Saruman will take it by force.
That is a lie.
You sent Wormtongue to infiltrate Theoden's court and corrupt him, right, Saruman?
That's correct. A worm in the core of the apple.
You didn't think to clean him up a bit before he went? Give him a haircut and a wash. Put some foundation on maybe so he looks less like a corpse. Make him dress less like a horrible creep. Just to think what they must have made of him when he first showed up. How did he get the job of advisor?
Now, I've noticed that you look quite disgusting. And your name is Wormtongue? And that may make you stick out a bit in a kingdom composed entirely of beautiful blonde people with poetic-sounding names. I do just need to run through a few questions, though, to see how well you'll be able to assimilate with Rohirrim culture in this job.
Ask away.
What is your favorite food?
Old rats' assholes.
Okay, cool. Our national dish is lasagna. Is that going to be a problem?
Oh, yuck.
What's your personal hygiene regimen?
I roll in old shit every morning.
We just turn him down? He's a bit gross. We're an equal opportunities employer. We can't just turn him down because he looks gross. Okay. Welcome aboard.
Saruman the White has ever been our friend and ally.
And people can't change at all. Should we just send one scout over to Isengard? Have a peek at what's going on?
Malcontent. Your warmongering.
What's wrong with that? Well, it makes him out to be some kind of brutish, bloodthirsty term.
Oh, thought you said fishmongering. So that's more of a compliment.
Your malcontent fishmongering.
I'll try to use the context a bit more to figure out what you said. We can put the subtitles on.
What was the promised price, Screamer? When all the men are dead, you will take your share of the treasure.
Oh, what's the treasure?
That's in your favourite look.
Oh, hey up, Faz. Where do you come from? You back for a bit?
I'll be in and out. Need to keep an eye on this slippery weasel. Who is that?
Oh, that's Grima Wormtongue, I think.
Owen's ex-boyfriend. Real greasy turd. I mean, anyone would look like a king next to him.
Well, I am a king.
You are banished forthwith from the kingdom.
I mean, everybody knows that Wormtongue's the traitor, right? Yeah, I think it's common knowledge. It seems like Theoden's pretty out of it. He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, basically a vegetable. There's not really anything to stop any of them going, well, actually, you're banished. Yeah, you got to fill out the right form to banish someone. And Wormtongue's in charge of filling out all the forms. So it's kind of a catch-22. A bureaucratic loop. Lot of red tape. Sounds like the only solution to the problem was for an all-powerful wizard to come and drain out the mind poison. I could have done it myself. Well, I guess it's a shame Peter Jackson felt you dropped the ball so badly in the first movie that he had to go over your head and hire the superior brother.
Oh, that's not what happened at all. I banged my shin very badly falling through the abyss of Khazad-dûm, and the doctor told me no strenuous activities while it was healing. That's the only reason you got the call.
Not what PJ told me. He told me he hired you because he was expecting incredible feats of magical prowess in every scene. And all you ever did was turn the lights on and off.
Oh, for heaven's sake, not this again. It comes from the king. He signed it this morning.
He signed it in felt tip or something.
They run as if the very whips of their masters were behind them.
I gotta say, it's really nice of you to put so much effort into avenge my death.
Yeah. Right.
Avenge your death. We were trying to save Merry and Pippin. Clean up after your sloppy work. Oh. Okay. Well, it's nice too, I suppose.
It was both. It was both.
Well, hurry up either way.
I think we might have made a mistake leaving the Shire, Pippin.
A mistake not just for yourselves, but for everyone involved. More so Pippin. We maybe should have been a bit clearer about the risks involved. You let them in. You know how long that council had been going on for. Just want to be done with it.
Do you remember the old forest on the borders of Buckland? Trees that could whisper.
What's he talking about? What old forest? Oh, for Christ.
The old forest, Gandalf, on the borders of the Shire. Me and the hobbits had a whole adventure in there.
How did he find us? Don't remember that.
We had an altercation with a talking tree.
Sounds like something I'd remember you mentioning.
They fought a Barrow-wight and spent time with me, an actual god, old Tom Bombadillo, the merry fellow.
Sounds like it wasn't interesting enough to make it in. Anyway, we don't often get many scenes where the orcs get to flex their oration capabilities, and I'm keen to see what they did with the opportunity.
Always lovely to see you, Gandalf.
We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
Yeah. Why can't we have some meat? What about their legs? They don't eat those. Ooh, they look...
Well, I guess it was silly to go in expecting Daniel Day-Lewis.
They are not for eating.
What about their legs? They don't eat those.
They're right, though. They don't need those.
Yeah, if they'd arrived and their legs had been eaten, I would have very much not have considered that unspoiled. I don't see how eating their legs does anything to the ring they supposedly have, or their ability to give you information.
Hey, Gandalf.
What? Just trying to empathize.
The prisoners go to Saruman, alive and unspoiled.
Good. At least someone listens.
Just a mouthful. A bit off the flank.
Well, no, because if you have a mouthful, everyone's going to want one. And the flank as well. I mean, imagine that's the best bit of The Hobbit.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
What's a cannibals? How do they know what a menu is? Serving up orc meat. Fine dining.
Believe me, Boromir, when an orc has broken your heart as badly as Kelly broke mine, there's no depths they can stoop to anymore that'll surprise you.
I mean, I think literally killing and eating your own kind is worse than breaking the odd heart.
Maybe you've never had your heart broken quite like that, then.
No, I've experienced heartbreak. But I think if the person who broke my heart then killed and ate another person, I find it hard to just shrug it off and go, women.
I've said it already, Boromir. Try living another 100 years and cannibalism starts to feel way more normal after a while. Just sort of an intellectual exercise, really.
Orcs are scum. Let's leave it at that.
I'm just trying to get my head around orcs knowing what a menu is. Means they must have restaurants.
Oh, Aragorn. Nice work. And who are all these mates you brought with you? There's definitely more than 3 of you there. Sure of it.
That's not us, Boromir.
But there won't no Merry and Pippin are there. They'll just see a great rabble of orcs.
Yeah, a grave situation indeed.
Oh, then my death really would have been in vain. All that saving. Stumped to death by a horse.
Are you going to say something, Gandalf? About good riddance, or is it something nasty like that?
Elrond, I may have my qualms with the lad, but I don't want to see anyone get their skull mashed up by a horse.
What about the Balrog?
I'd still wish him a quick, painless death.
The red sun rises. Blood has been spilled this night.
What does a yellow sun rising mean, Legolas?
Somebody ate a banana.
I ate a banana after my dinner. Yesterday.
There you go.
So, not yellow sky means absolutely no one in the world ate a banana yesterday.
What about the red setters? That means dust and small particles are trapped in the atmosphere by high pressure. And what's the threshold for blood having been spilled? Would a nosebleed count? Because that would be silly.
What news from the Mark?
Mark who? Is he the Rohirrim messenger?
The Mark, Boromir. As in the Ridder Mark.
Jeez. Talk about out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Oh, I was going to say, you guys can't catch a break. Even well-known allies are trying to kill you. God, I forgot there's so much of this film before I even show up. Can we not fast-forward it? We watched all the Fellowship without fast-forwarding, brother. I think it's not asking too much for you to show some support for your friends and watch their bits too.
Friends. More like fans. Let me know when I turn up. We'll go do something more interesting.
See you, Whitey. God, he's so cool. Goes where he pleases. Does his own thing. I bet he's been behind an altar.
I've been behind an altar.
You're not supposed to do that. That's for priests.
Boromir, he just said that you weren't his friend and that he couldn't be bothered to watch any scenes he wasn't in. The man's clearly an arse.
He doesn't need us, Gandalf. When will you learn that's the most attractive quality of all? He's unavailable. That's why we love him.
Everyone's favourite Gandalf bits are from Fellowship.
You're just too needy. You've got to accept it about yourself. You want it all too much.
What business does an elf, a man, and a dwarf have in the Ridder Mark?
Sounds like the beginning of a joke.
I don't get it.
Well, no, because you have to have a punchline. That's the funny bit.
To see the king?
That's your punchline.
Oh, you got anything better?
Horsing around?
Not bad.
Give me your name, Horsemaster, and I shall give you mine.
Now, I know you guys haven't seen it, but he's been having a really bad day. What with the banishing and all. Emotional reserves probably at an all-time low.
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying you're in a dangerous position. Antagonizing someone in that situation ain't all that smart.
We had low reserves as well.
Well, I'm just saying. It'd be useful to try and imagine that someone is having a bad day.
I would cut off your head, dwarf, if it stood but a little higher from the ground.
Fshing! Yeah. Under your back in.
I'm Aragorn, son of Arathorn. This is Gimli, son of Gloin, and Legolas of the Woodland Realm.
Can't believe you didn't know my dad's name.
I just had a bit of a brain fart. We'd been running for 3 days. No food, no rest. Of course I know who your dad is. Your dad's name. I just blanked.
Go on then. What's my dad's name?
It's, Green Elf.
Green Elf. Yes, my dad's name is Green Elf. This blows. Come on, Gimli. Let's find Gandalf the White and we can all play Mario Kart.
I'm so sorry about him. I'd stay with you guys, but I can't afford to have another fight this month. Things are on a knife edge as it is.
Trouble in purgatory.
Something like that.
Well, we didn't need them anyway, did we, guys?
No, not at all.
We've got everything we need to enjoy this film, just the three of us. The three amigos. The old gang. And those guys.
Never gets old. Just hanging out with my two best mates.
You're thinking of going to play Mario Kart with Gandalf the White, aren't you?
No.
Don't even try it.
I'm still here, guys.
Yes, but your signal comes and goes, they say.
And Legolas of the Woodland Realm.
Yeah, that's the look of someone realizing they aren't as good friends with someone as they thought they were.
Theoden no longer recognized his friend from foe. Not even his own kin.
Didn't have a clue who he was, but had to play along.
Yeah, when someone makes a big reveal like that, it's a risky social ploy.
I was like, Erkenbrand? Is that Erkenbrand? Are Theoden and Erkenbrand related?
Saruman has poisoned the mind of the king and claimed lordship over these lands.
Oh, defamation. You'll be speaking to my lawyers.
The White Wizard is cunning.
Thank you. Finally, someone sees through it. Think he means Saruman.
2 hobbits. Did you see 2 hobbits with them?
It would be small. Only children to your eyes.
Children with the faces of 30-year-old men.
Didn't have time to go into details.
And bellies of a malnourished killer whale.
We left none alive. We piled the carcasses and burned them.
Baller move to just own it like that. I mean, if it were me, I think I'd have felt more embarrassed.
Me too. I've had an absolute meltdown. Shit, did we kill your mates? Fuck, I'm absolutely gutted. Good riddance to bad filth.
Boromir. Mary's in there.
Well, I just meant the Uruks. The cowardly Uruks.
What about Pippin?
Yeah, Merry and Pippin. They're both in there.
It's one of their wee belts.
Do you remember your wee belt, little brother? I don't know what you're talking about.
You remember? That little belt that came with the catheter and the pouch so you'd stop wetting the bed.
Oh, most people wet the bed until 102. I thought you were playing Mario Kart with the cool guys. They're arguing about who gets to be Yoshi.
Fun bit of trivia, Beans. Did you know that when I kicked the helmet, I broke my toe?
Oh,
We know.
I broke a rib.
Peter Jackson said I had to keep kicking it until I broke something. For the performance.
Their hands were bound. They ran over here. They were followed.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You can tell not only exactly where people lay, but also everything they did.
I lived in the wild for many years. You picked this stuff up.
How far do these powers of perception reach?
Oh, they're very extensive. I can take one look at a surface and tell you exactly who sat on it in the last week and exactly what they were doing.
That's all we need to hear about that, Aragorn.
For instance, Boromir, that spot on the sofa where you're sat right now was occupied only this morning by Gandalf. His hands were bound and he... Oh, my frick... Gandalf. That's disgusting.
That's what I think
All right. We're missing the film.
The belt!
Oh. Well, that explains the belt. That's why the belt was there. Boromir's influence lives on.
He's gone.
Personally, I'd have kept quiet for longer than 3 seconds. And maybe I've remembered to look down at the bottom of the tree I just climbed before arbitrarily deciding that everything was fine. But maybe that's just me.
I don't want to get on the Pippin bashing bandwagon, but he does seem to have left Merry to die.
Let's put a maggot hole in your belly.
Yeah. Seems Merry's life was saved by the fact old Grishnak here talks incredibly slowly. Small fluctuations there.
Little orcs, Burarum.
Does it sound so much like Gimli?
Don't know. Uncanny, isn't it? Hold on, let's ask him.
This better be important. Rainbow Road is absolutely f***ing me right now.
Why does Treebeard sound so much like you?
My dad was a very promiscuous man. There's glowing DNA all over these hallowed lands. And sometimes our voices, accents, and other physical traits pop up in the most unexpected of places.
Glowing fucked a tree.
I don't like to hear it talked about in such coarse language. He always described it as a rather romantic encounter. Oh, shit, I've gotta go. Blue shell.
Glowing fucked a tree. Glowing fucked a tree.
I am no tree. I am an ent.
So, what is an ent, exactly?
It's a tree spirit. A shepherd of the trees.
So why do they look like trees?
Oh, if they look like Pokemon, then the forest would look bloody ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but shepherds don't look like sheep. And if they did, I'd wager that sheep herding trials would get really confusing. I mean, why do trees need shepherds anyway? Trees don't move.
Ah, that's a common misconception, Boromir. Trees actually can move, as you would well know from my adventure with the hobbits in the old forest.
Oh, Tom freaking Bombadil. Go away, Tom Bombadil. We're trying to watch the film. The film we're all in. Everyone here.
See you later. I look like Rory Kinnear-a-Dillo.
Thence are guardians of the forest, Boromir. That's all you need to know.
Why call them shepherds of the trees, then? Unless they're whistling a bunch and making the trees run round and round and then get into a little trailer. They're not really shepherds, are they?
Give it time.
Treebeard, some call me.
And very imaginative those people are, too.
It's on my side, little orc.
We're not orcs. We're hobbits.
Hobbits.
Orcs? Needs to get his eyes checked. How many orcs wear little velvet waistcoats?
Can't think of any. I'm more creeped out by his eyes. Every other part of him is wood and bark and a bit of leaf. And his eyes are like standard jelly eyes. Just can't imagine evolution going twigs, twigs, twigs for 1 billion years, then boom, eyesight.
Well, in our world, everything was created by my dad's sing-song, wasn't it? So he was created back, like, with jelly eyes. You know, you got an end. No evolution, no nothing.
So, look, I know we cut away at this point for suspense, so that we think it's Saruman. But what did happen when Merry and Pippin met you in the woods?
It wasn't me, remember? It's my dickhead brother.
Oh, yes, of course. Did he talk about this bit?
He did. And look, right, I resent my brother for many things, but if there's one thing we share, it's a hatred of Pippin. He was all set to reveal his identity and rejoin the quest, but as soon as he saw that that prick was there, he just kept his light on and acted all mysterious. Said something like, "Oh, the path you seek is somewhere way, way, way in the distance.
Sorry I can't help you more than that. Best of luck.
All while trying to sound like Saruman.
Yeah, easiest if they just don't twig. Then he doesn't have to engage.
That's cool that your brother can do an impression of Saruman. Your brother is so cool.
Yeah. Can't stand impressionists, mate.
You do impressions?
Yeah, but not as a job. As a party trick. As a gimmick.
What about fireworks? Most of your job is a party trick.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you're kidding. Frodo and Sam. Just getting into it. Let me guess. We have to watch them plodding around a bog for a bit.
As it worked for Deathly Hallows Part 1.
No, it didn't.
Right, you got to admit, it's better structure than Tolkien's essays. Momentum plod, momentum plod, momentum plod is a much more satisfying structure than momentum, 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 plod, plod, plod. Right on time.
Who's that?
Well, as you both pointed out, Frodo and Sam's bits in this film can feel a bit of a slog. So I thought I'd invite someone else to offer a bit of fresh perspective on their bits.
Boss? Is this a relevant time enough to enter, Miss Randy?
Oh, Faz. How are all those projects coming along?
Oh, good, thanks. Got an email from a producer this week telling me thanks for sending my ideas, and that he'd keep in touch. So it's just a matter of time now, I think.
That is great, little brother. I'm proud of you.
Oh! You just stand in a pool of vomit.
Ugh.
He's led us into a swamp.
So, Faramir, it's all too easy to watch these bits and think they're just boring scenes of three characters trudging through a swamp, and it's just filling time in between the good bits. But we figured you're involved in this plot line, so maybe you could give us some more insight into these bits.
Oh, well, on first glance, I'd say this bit is like three characters trudging through a swamp.
Oh. You too?
Yeah. It's hard to get excited about these bits.
Quiet. Hasn't been sight nor sound of a bird for 2 days.
No birds to eat. Crunchable birds.
Is that what you meant, Sam? No crunchable birds to eat?
Well, with a few good taters, maybe we'll be able to...
taters.
Oh, I forget myself.
Hobbits go down to join the dead ones and light little candles of their own.
Rather a lovely line, that. Poetic.
Oh, don't you start.
Is that Samwise?
Gollum thought that was a poetic line as well. Took us about 3 hours to get a usable take out of him.
Oh! Careful now. Forsooth, all hobbits go down to join the... Oh, the dead ones! Oh! And light little candles of their own. What a liability, this, Frodo. Don't follow the lights or you'll die. Okay, cool. Got it. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Just gonna follow these lights.
Well, the ring takes its toll, you see.
Should have given it to Sam. Sam can hold it together.
It's very easy to say that when we've never seen Sam under the influence of the ring.
Well, I think you backed a bad horse.
Well, Frodo got the job done in the end, didn't he?
He did. I only very nearly fucked the entire mission several times along the way.
We don't know that Sam wouldn't have done the same.
Oh, keep telling yourself that.
Frodo!
Okay, Elrond.
I've not seen Elwyn since the Battle of Dagorland.
Who's Elwyn? Oh. You knew him well.
He was a year above at school. Of course, when I knew him, he had pupils in his eyes.
Sound guy.
He had a sweetheart at home. I always wondered what happened to him.
Oh, now you know. Looking half decent in an eternal pond of death.
Bloody weirdo.
Oh, Frodo.
Well, stroking the ring as a steps too farties. It's just a bit creepy. We'd say he's dangerously obsessed with it.
You think Frodo is too obsessed with the ring? It's a bit pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
We never started treating it like it was a tiny little mouse's or something.
No, you became so fixated on it that all your hair fell out.
and you stop wearing clothes and your teeth rotted. Yes, but we didn't stroke it. We're not a creepses. You see that wistful look we gives there? An ocean of pain. The depth of forgotten memories is resurfacing.
Oh, give it a rest, Gollum. We're just doing a watch party. This isn't a director's commentary.
We just think the viewers would be interested to hear about the ways we use the Meisner technique to imbue our performance with a depth of truth that really shows Smeagol's journeys is from...
Oh, shut up in your face!
Fuck me. The Wraiths have dragons. It's a bit of a game changer.
You'd think it might have made sense for Sauron to dispatch the Nazgul on their fell beasts first, rather than letting them have a go on just horseback.
Ah, the success rate would probably have been much higher. Can't imagine the hobbits being able to outrun them. Or my daughter, for that matter.
Probably wouldn't have been outwitted by a river, either.
Far to the nearest missile defense system. Brandywine Air Base. 20 miles.
Swoop right over it.
Just trying to imagine fighting off an air raid from the vantage point of Buckleberry Ferry.
Nigh on impossible.
Maybe the fell beasts weren't old enough yet.
They were old enough. Just needed to retain some level of secrecy.
Oh, hey, Camille, do you want to listen in on this bit? Should I set you up to see the TV? Or you can just sense what's going on through your ethereal form?
Shire airspace was heavily guarded.
Too right it was.
Orc blood.
Gimli, when you find a strange substance, how's your first port of call to put it in your mouth?
Not every strange substance. Just goo.
You have the tracking skills of a toddler.
Please bestow a like and a subscribe to help us get to 1 million subscribers. Send it to a mate. You can see the next episode here, or you've got the Fellowship playlist here. Thanks to everyone who supports us through Patreon or memberships, as well as everyone that watches.